Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from raysunited, and I'm back. Listen, I was just watching some football games. Anyway, I'm back. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things, guys. A lot of things. So today there is no time for me to dwell on so many things. We're gonna talk about Pi, we're gonna talk about Ice, we're gonna talk about Nova, we're gonna talk about Ember, we're gonna talk about Over Protocol, we're gonna talk about PeakPok. You've got your wishes, people. This is a show where we talk about the mobile mining cryptos that I mine, which means that if you mine that with me, listen, you are going to enjoy this video because obviously my knowledge could be a bit extensive when it comes to that. So today being Sunday, the 28th of January 2024, I am doing this video. So hey, if you're watching it, enjoy yourself. If you're watching the replay, please watch it critically and clearly ask your questions. But right here, right now, if you're watching it live, your questions can come through. Of course, I will start with something else and then we'll start going on, and it will be quick, it will be swift, and so your questions need to come in thick and fast. If it doesn't, obviously you can't get anything answered. Without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, people. Smash the subscriber button. Become a member. Let's watch the channel grow. We are 41,000, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever that is, it's still over 40,000. We will hit 50,000 in no time. That I know for sure, thanks to you. Yes, I'm back. This is Ray from raysunited. 252 days until Ice mainnet, of course. Did I do the right thing? Let me see. No, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. So 151 days until Ice mainnet. Yes. And it's at least until Pi networks open mainnet. So it's at least. So it could be after, or it should be after Pi today. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. It's very important. If I know where you're watching from, I give you shout outs, and then onward we go. Smash the like button. Let's get to 150 likes today because I know we're gonna get there. It's a Sunday. This is the only channel where you get shows that you will really enjoy. So enjoy the show while you're here. Enjoy the channel, and of course share the content. Let people know what we do here on raysunited. Listen, I've got stuff I need to talk about, of course. So let's do this. You've not smash the like button, people. Let's get to 150 likes in no time, of course. Smash it. Let me know where you're watching from. Of course, Rob Allen watching from Oregon, United States, India. We've got somebody watching from India. We've got Nigeria. We've got another Nigeria. We've got Akimbo Boye watching from Nigeria. All good. We've got so many people. We've got Che watching from Cameroon. Let me see. We've got Bennett Okereke watching. Where's he watching from? I don't know. We've got Malawi Hastings watching from Malawi. We've got Alimi watching from Nigeria. We've got MTR's live watching from Bangladesh. Who else? Achapa, happy Sunday to you. Okay, so here we go. It's all good. Richard, of course. We've got Abdul Malik. You're welcome. Yes, of course. Thank you. We've got somebody called IKX Zeus Crypto watching from Romania. Great. And then Wisdom, of course, is here. The Truth is here, and so on. Listen, this show is going to be great. We've got Rwanda, See the World, of course, Biafra Land, Onyenya watching from there. We've got Boso, God Bless, watching from Ghana. We've got Comedies, Movie, Entertainment, watching from Nigeria. We've got Macdon watching from Niger. Of course, really great. We've got John Ayuba watching from Nigeria, and so on. I love you people when you tell me where you're watching from, because I'm going to give you a shout out. I said when I can. Keep it coming, people. Keep it coming. All right, so let's go straight to the point. What am I going to talk about right now as we speak? I'm going to talk about, wait, let me see this, save that. I'm going to talk about, all right, so you all know it's the live reaction show episode 10. That is the general umbrella. under this umbrella, there's going to be a live AMA with me, of course. So you ask your questions, and of course, I'll give you the answer I think is best. If I don't know it, I'll tell you, listen, I'm not an encyclopedia. I may know some, I may not know some. And that's how we're going to put it. Do you know what I mean? So let's do this. Okay, it's a corner. Anyway, so let's do this. All right. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, let's talk about Pi Network. I'm going to talk about Pi Network. Listen, Pi Network, we all know what Pi Network is about. You mine 24 hours, you invite people, you know, a security circle, which you need to trust the people, of course. And, you know, mine every day, 24 hours, push that button. And that they started it. And obviously, Nikola Tesla, he said one day, the most difficult thing will be to push a button, and it's become difficult. A lot of people don't like pushing the button, and it takes only a microsecond to push that button. And Pi Network initiated all of that, right? So Pi Network, obviously, we all know we've gone through phases. There are 3 phases. We had the beta phase, the testnet phase, and now we're at the mainnet phase. The mainnet is subdivided into 2. We have a closed network and open network. We're now still in the enclosed network, more than 2 years on. But it's all good. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? And Norwich just equalized this 1-1. That's their fake up for you. I love it. Anyway, so Norwich against Liverpool, not my Man United, Liverpool. Anyway, and boo to Liverpool, you know, because I don't support them. So, like as I was saying, so banter. And as I was saying, so Pi Network is something that you all need to understand, that they initiated this whole mobile mining, crypto. Do you know what I mean? They initiated all of that. And by doing so, what has happened? They have, there's been a domino effect where so many others have come out. But Pi Network will always be my best, of course. I'll keep saying that. It will always be my best. Nothing is going to change. And, you know, if you've got any question about Pi Network, please, I'm not going to lecture you about Pi Network. You're all pioneers, you know Pi Network. So just go ahead and ask your questions about Pi Network. It's all good. I love Pi Network. I remember a former friend of mine, he brought the hashtag, I love Pi. I love Pi. I really love that hashtag from back in the day anyway. Let me know where you're watching from. Smash that like button, of course. We've got Gurav, please. Gurav, if you've got any private questions, obviously ask it. I don't want any question I have no answers to. So your question that you've asked me before, I still don't have answers to them because that's up to the ICE team, not me. So if they give me anything, I'll let you know, Gurav. But if you've got any other thing, which others should know, you can ask that question, please. Thank you very much. Rob Allen say finally got KYC on Pi. Yes, because Pi Network, it is happening. It is happening. And I can tell you here and now, listen, when I did the video recently and I've talked to you about what's happening, what's going on, listen, Pi Network is making inroads. I can tell you that. It's making inroads. And if you want to be part of it, you want to not stop mining, you want to keep mining, you want to be part of the people who kept going without ceasing, without giving up. Because the moment you give up, you know, eventually you have nothing to stand on. And I tell people, don't give up, just keep going. That's life. You know, I never gave up on anything. I just kept going. You know, we all have troubles in our life. I have troubles in my life in recent times. I'm not going to discuss it online, but I keep going. I love being here, whether it's virtually or not, with you, because it keeps my mind away from my own personal stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it's great. So that's what you should do. Keep it going. We all find something we like. We call it solace. You find solace in something and you keep going. You never stop. You know, so that's what I do. I'm consistent with this because I love giving you stuff. So, hey, let's do this, people. Let's do this. I love it. So, Pi Network, obviously, is definitely my number one. So, no question about that. In no particular order, anyway, I decided to talk about Pi Network first. So, let's keep watching. You'll be surprised that I'm going to talk about, as I'm talking about Pi, I'm going to talk about ICE, I'm going to talk about Nova, I'm going to talk about Ember, I'm going to talk about Over Protocol, and I'm going to talk about PeakPok. If you've got any questions about these, ask the question while I'm discussing it. Don't ask it when I'm not discussing it. So right now I'm discussing Pi Network. If you've got anything you want to add with respect to Pi Network, please do. Mohammed Buhari watching from Niger State in Nigeria. You've got Esther Ezekiel watching from Nigeria, watching from the country that's slain. Oh yeah, slain indomitable lands. I understand that now. TJ Reads. You're watching from Nigeria. He slain Cameroon. I do understand, of course, in football. Andreas watching from Indonesia. You got Yusuf Ali watching from Bangladesh. Bami Boye saying watching from Akure, Ondo State. When When do you think Pi will start open mainnet? Like I said, it will be after Pi 2 day. I've said it several times. You don't watch my videos, that's why you're still asking that question. Go watch the videos, please. Ted Answer said, when is Pi going to migrate again? That will be communicated with us very soon. Do you love Pi or Ice more? No, I don't have any preference. I love all of them. I don't have any preference whatsoever. Please, nobody should take any word out of context. I said Pi is the best because they started it, just that Bitcoin is the best because they started, Pi has will have a much bigger market share than all of the mobile mining crypto. Fact, it will happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Pi has their own blockchain. So you should also remember that Pi has its own blockchain. You can see it. You can see all the transactions that's happening. On others, we don't see what's happening because most of them don't have their own blockchain. So that's why, to me, Pi is the best. You go to the Pi Blockchain Explorer, you see everything. You can even copy and paste and see how much they have in their wallet. Of course, you don't know who they are. You can ascertain, but you may not know unless that person has sent you Pi before. Then you know how much they have. And if you know, so what? Do you know what I mean? But then that's what blockchain is about. You get to see the transparency in certain things, and that's what I love about Pi Network. When it comes to the blockchain. Anyway, I hope pioneers won't dump the Pi coins after open mainnet. Well, that's their problem. You can't dump because if they're selling, somebody's buying. The only thing is the price will go down. So I know this pump and dump thing people talk about. When you're selling your Pi, if you've forgotten that somebody else is buying, that's why it's like that. If you sell it, liquidity increases. Do you know what I mean? So buying and selling increases liquidity, whichever direction, we don't know. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I've noticed recently, I'll talk about it. Don't worry, I'll talk about it. I don't want to get into that topic yet. Yeah. So one thing I've noticed lately is that people think when you're dumping, it's a good thing. It's not. It's never a good thing. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're not doing anybody any favors. You're doing harm. That's what you're doing. You're doing harm to the coin. You're doing harm to your own self and your own account. So you're not doing any good. So dumping is not great. Anyway, thank you so much. Let me see what people are saying. We're still talking about Pi Network because I gave each topic 10 minutes. So we're still. Oh, Liverpool has scored. Okay. Good, 2-1. Good for them. This project is unfair. What project? My friends and I did not receive any. Oh no, okay, I'm not talking about. Let me put it somewhere. Anything to do with other things, I'll put it aside. Second question. Please ask your questions at once, please. Second question. I've validated 1,400 people successfully. How many Pi will I be rewarded? No, it's not what you validated. It's how many of them went through successfully. Some people just validate thinking that it's going to go through. If you validate and you don't do it properly, you can't see the picture. And you're like, oh, let me validate them. The AI will still revalidate. And that's what kept the KYC going for so long, because some of you are not validating properly. You think if you make it go through, that will increase the quality. But we want quality, not quantity. So if you keep just validating, I validated 1,400 people. You haven't done anything, because at the end of the day, what you've done is part of what's supposed to be done. Because remember, each person will be validated differently by different people. So one person would have their picture validated, their passport or whatever ID validated, their liveness check validated, and the type of passport they have validated. So all of that will be validated by different validators. That's how it works. Not you validating one person using 4 different parameters. That's not how it works. So it is going to be validated, but you haven't validated. You've just done the validation process, and someone else is going to do another process on that same account. Do you get the point? Differently. So, like I said, a lot of people don't get it. So if it goes through, let's say 1,400 and 700 of them go through, each one is 0.25 Pi. Do you understand? That's what it is. So if you have 700 going through properly or passing the KYC out of your 1,400, so-called successful validations, then multiply 0.25 by that. You're going to get 175 Pi. That's what it is. All right? So that's what it is. I'm going to show you things. All right. Let's see. Is Pi Network review? Have they reviewed a date for? No, they haven't. They haven't reviewed any date. They will announce it sometime in the next few months. Probably on Pi 2 day. Not on Pi Day though. Probably on Pi 2 day. Pi Day they'll give us updates. Let's see. The unverified bonus will be when they announce. The unverified bonus will be released when they announce mainnet, because right now mainnet date is not been announced. So if it's not announced, they can't do anything about that. Just like IKX Juice Crypto is saying, everyone please hit that like button with a hammer if you can. The virtual hammer, obviously, is your fingertip. I submitted my KYC for a year now. I've not been verified. Of course, you will be verified very soon if you're doing the right things. So if you did the right things, Pi to the world, eye to the moon. I don't know what that means, but anyway. Yeah, somebody's asked the same question. Right. Let's see. Sorry, please. I hope my driving license, which I used for KYC before it expired in October 2023, won't affect my tentative KYC state. No, it won't. It won't affect it. Tentative KYC means you're headed towards there. They're just doing final checks to see, or further checks to see. The process of my friends and I, KYC stage 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll just put this there. Charles watching from Ghana, Chinedu watching from Port Harcourt, Augustine watching from Abuja, and we've got Benny Okereke is saying he's watching from Nigeria and he's asking what is delaying Pi KYC. Like I said, so many people who didn't KYC or validate properly, they've caused all these issues. Do you understand? So when you're validating, please validate properly. Do you understand? Validate properly. Let's see. So Guru Avia is saying Pi is the best, but I have a question about Pi to be used as currency. Pi value will change, so rate of items will change every minute or so. Yeah, Pi as a currency to me is the best. I would prefer it predominantly as a currency being used to buy goods and services, because if it's just crypto, then it'd be like any other. If it can be crypto, but a currency that we use on our ecosystem as well, and that's why we've tried to build utility platforms in order to be able to have the strength that people can build their own blockchain on Pi, just like PCM, tokens from the Pi Chain Global. My friend Edwin the CEO of Pi Chain Global, he announced it a few days ago or a week ago or so, and that's great news. You know what I mean? Everyone, please hit the like button, just like this person is saying. Please hit it. Let's see where our like buttons have got to so far. Let me refresh this. Let's hope I'm happy. 49 likes. That's not great, people. That is not great. We have 83 people and only 49 likes. That is not good. That is not good. Please smash that like button. Smash it, because I think this show deserves that. You're not gonna get these type of live shows from anywhere, not even from Pi Network, not even from Ice Network, not even from any of those. You're getting it from somebody that mines all these 6 ones that I put as a caption there, and it's a live A.M.A, which means you can ask questions with regards to that in the context, of course, and not smashing the like button is a travesty. So please do so. That's what you can do. Somebody should give me the count of the. We need to get to 150 likes before the show ends. So let's try and do this. Let's try and get to 150 likes before the show ends. You want my referral code for PeakPok? Go to the description of this show. It's right there, please. Go to the description of this show. You'll see all 6 of my referrals on everything that I'm going to talk about today. PeakPok is right there as well. Yeah, so we'll talk about all of that. Smash the like. Mr. Ray, what Pi token, how does it work? Please, I can't talk about what Pi token is. Just go and mine, choose my referral, which is Ray K79, which is RAYKA979. Go do that, and if you go and do that, then obviously you're one of the few people to join Pi very late. Yeah, I hate Liverpool with passion, Balagon. I hate Liverpool with passion. I'm Man United fan, man. Even though we're crap, but our time will come. But I hate Liverpool with passion. Most of us are still stuck. KYC invitation of Pi. Don't worry, things are happening behind the scenes. It's going to be done. Pi will not copy anybody, so don't worry about that. Let me see what you're saying. You said Pi will not copy anyone. Pi have got their own way, and Pi will be studied, and they will do what they have to do to make sure that the project holds still. Pi has observed all the other ones which have come, and you can see they're not doing as great. So Pi, I think, holding off is the best thing. You will see what will happen come second half of this year, you see what will happen. I'm a little bit distracted by the football, so don't worry about that. Let me see. We've got Basil watching from Nigeria, Delta State. 7 persons watching, 40 likes. That's not great, man. I think we can do better. Smash the like button. Thank you so much, IKZ or IKZ Crypto. Thank you so much. Rob Allen says smash the like button, people, and subscribe. Subscribe. That's also a great thing. That's also a great thing. So I think you guys have asked good questions with respect to Pi Network. So I'll move on to the next bit. Thanks for your assistance on. Okay. Don't worry, we'll talk about that towards the end. We'll talk about all of that towards the end. Somebody said Pi is a failed project. Go straight for Pi board. No, it's not a failed project. Please don't do recency bias because you don't know what you're talking about. Pi is not a failed project. It's not even started yet. How can it be a failed project? It's a project which is long term. Long term means you take your time and do things. Short term means you rush and you do things. That's just how it goes. So think about it from that perspective. Let me expose you. This person says Pi is a failed project. Do you believe that? Actually, I'm going to do a poll. Because of that, I'm going to do a poll. Is Pi a failed project? Yes or no? Because I know it's not a failed project. Is Pi, be honest, please. Is Pi Network a failed project? Because to me, it's not a failed project one bit. Yes. Just a yes or no. I don't need any in-betweens. Start the poll. And vote. Vote, please, vote. That's all I want to know. Vote. Because to me, it's a great project. It can never fail. And if you think it's failed, that's your problem. And to me, it is not failed. It is going to do great. Pi Network is going to do great. And I love Pi Network and I love all the other ones. But hey, let's keep the poll going. Let's keep the poll going. And I want to know your minds. There I'll know. We'll come back to this video. We'll revisit this video when Pi becomes a success. Recency bias doesn't work. If you know what I know, you will not vote no. That's one thing. But you don't know what I know, using recency bias, you're using other projects to judge Pi. Careful there. Careful. Pi started this whole thing. Remember that. Pi started this whole thing. I've had my run-ins with Pi Network. Remember that. I've had my issues with their communication. Remember that. But that's you being with a friend or a brother and you don't like what you're doing. You tell them, I don't like what you're doing. So you better change your ways. And that's what I did with Pi. Don't get me wrong, that never meant that I didn't love Pi. Yes, I was very angry in that video I did 6 months ago. But I was never, ever against Pi Network. I was against the Pi core team, not the project. The project can never fail. Just remember that. So you can keep voting. I can see it. I can see it. So let's see. Funny people. Anyway, people are voting. So let's see. Let's see. 86% said no so far. See, this is it. 16%. You think it's a failed project? It can never be a failed project. Keep voting, people. Keep voting, and let me talk about it. I'm glad that you guys know that it's not a failed project. I'm so happy. So whoever said it's a failed project, Reaper 8866. Unfortunately, it's not a failed project. Anyway, Chandan, yes. Good day to you. Let me see. Somebody said, Ray, I've done my Pi KYC, but I'm still yet to. One thing you need to remember too, Pi's KYC uses identity, which means that it has to go by each country's regulations, each country's laws. You understand? So, and because it's a long-term project, and because they're not just a pump and dump coin, what they're trying to do is to make sure every person has the proper identification to be able to obviously do their thing. So I think the process is all right. You know, I guess the communication is best. If you tell me that this is what you're doing and here is where we are, which is what they've begun to do, I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm okay with that. It's when the communication breaks. In every relationship, when there's no communication, the relationship breaks. But now they're beginning to communicate in their own way, of course. And I think it's a start. And I'm okay with that. They could do more, but I'm okay with that for now. You understand what I mean? I'm okay with that for now. Pi isn't a failure. Thank you so much, Ash Golf. Let's see. Thanks for bringing this Pi Network on board. I love Pi Network. I've passed on the step to mainnet migration, but over 1 year now, my Pi has not been moved to my wallet. Don't worry, you're in the queue. It's a stack of people, millions of people. Is there any roadmap to PeakPok launch day? There is a roadmap. It's not clear enough. Happy Ishaku. There is a roadmap, but it's not clear. Mr. Ray, which other mining do you recommend? One of your Nova, one of your team on Nova, and I've completed my KYC. What do you know about? I think I don't do that one. I don't do many. I think 7 or so. B network, but B network I don't talk about it. And then of course Eagle network I don't talk about it, but because I feel like they don't do anything that needs talking about. But the 6 I'm talking about right now, they're quite interesting. So that's why I'm going to talk about them. I've spoken a lot about Pi Network because Pi Network is like a major thing. So, you know, we have to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I think I put this person on a timeout. I can't be having that. All right. Please, we're waiting for Pi Core team. Don't worry about that. Ransford, you're going to find that. We've got Anthony watching from Enugu State. Paul Charles is here. TJ Reed said Pi is not a pit-filled project. I've earned a living from Pi as a matter of fact, but good. The phone I'm using to watch raysunited is a product of Pi. Great, you see, that's the thing. So perspective. Is Pi opening their mainnet this year? I believe it will be by the end of the year. We should know about the open mainnet. That's what the thing is. They're working hard towards it. I've released a video which I've announced what could happen. So go watch it. I'm not going to say much about it. Someone's asking me to sell pipe. Don't ever sell your pipe, please. Don't ever do that. Don't ever sell your pipe, please. Don't do that. You have to do something about it. It is taking longer as expected by team. All right, cool. Yes, hello to you, Paul Charles. Let's see. Time to talk about ICE. I won't talk about ICE. Don't worry, I won't talk about ICE. But I'm moving on. Thank you so much. All right. So the next one is Over Protocol. Over Protocol. Now, Over Protocol is a layer 1 protocol, which means they also have their own blockchain. They are very social media savvy. They love social media. They love communicating via social media. So if you're with them, you need to join all of their social media platforms, as long as you use it. So Over Network is one of those that I am sort of initially I hadn't gotten grips with it because I hadn't actually had any communication with their team. But recently I had a chat with one of their team members, and what he said looked promising. So I can relay that to you. So what they're going to do is that the journey is towards mainnets. It's not a pump and dump coin. It's a very unique sort of project. Do you know what I mean? Now, what they do, first of all, when you invite people as friends, you don't get points from those, but you get what we call friends cards. In other words, over cards. Now, those cards eventually will be converted to over points and eventually converted to over tokens. That's the steps, right? What you earn from, you have to be mining every day, because if you don't mine every day, you can't earn anything. They don't slash, but you can't earn anything. When you stake, you earn from what is called interest, so APR. So you do earn from the APR. The more you stake, the higher your APR. Now, your staking is not, there is no length of your stake. You can actually withdraw it if you want. If you don't want to stake it, you can unstake. There is no restrictions to your staking when it comes to that. But when you do that, of course, you don't earn anything. You don't earn anything on your APR. You understand? So that is something about Over. It's very unique. You have to answer some questions every day, every day. So depending on your local time, you'll answer some questions. It's only one question per day. Really technical questions, but the answers are there. So please don't make it look like the answers are not there. If you get it correctly, it adds up. If you get it 7 days straight correctly, you earn 300 over points for that. Do you know what I mean? So it is one of those that I love personally. I love the way it looks. I love the way they're doing. The more people you invite in future, your Over friends cards will be great. I have over 240 people who I'm holding as my friends cards. So eventually that's going to be great. And I'll get a lot more points for inviting those people to come mainnet. Wonderful. The mainnet is along the way. They're working towards that. There's going to be a social media A.M.A. on, I think, 3rd of February, so I'm not sure of the date, on Facebook. I'm going to make sure I go there because we're going to get points if we're there. So make sure you put that in your diary and then join it and so on. If you have any questions with regards to Over, please let me know. If you're not part of Over, please join it right now. My username or whatever invitation code is in the description. Please join it and you will be fine. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me change something very quickly. Change something very, very quickly. Da, 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 da. Uh, uh-huh. All right. So it will be great if I get some of you joining over protocol because and obviously in turn getting the over wallets and studying about it. You know, just study. There's nothing difficult about it. You know, it's different, but there's nothing difficult about it. You know what I mean? Let me see what questions you have to ask. 37K points here. Great, Hastings. That's great. And one of your invites on Nova 20K points here. Over is going to be huge. Yes, it is going to be huge. I know that for sure. I'll talk about ice. Don't worry about that. Kenichi, I will talk about ice, but right now I'm doing it in that order. Over is going to be great. I can see potential in over. I'm really, really, really waiting to see what's going to happen, and I can't wait to see what they've got under their sleeve. So please, let's be a part of it. I can't wait, to be honest. The stuff that they have ongoing behind the scenes over protocol is unique. It's second to none. And you want to be a part of it. So join it as and when you can, because if you don't, you know, don't say I never told you. And me, if you join my team, you know, I talk about things. You know what I mean? So because I talk about things, yeah, let me see my bonus points on ice. I just came up. So let's see. All right. So yeah, great. You know. All right. So let's see what people are saying. I have over wallet, Raymond. Good, good, good. I'm with you on over, Nova, PeakPok, and Charles Donko. You're doing great. I'm 8K over points. Great, great. Keep going. Make sure you mine. It's one of those that you have to mine every day. If you don't, you're not going to get that 300 points. Remember, 300 points after every 7 days when you get all the answers correctly. I'm not going to tell you how you get the answers. That's up to you. I found my way of getting the answers. You can find a way of getting yours. I'm not saying yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. It's really cool. I love it. Over is going to launch in June. Yes, it should. But let's see what happens. I'll still see what they say during. I'll get confirmation during the Facebook A.M.A. So when that happens, of course, we will see 42K. Great, great, great. Because I have so many friend cards, I know I'll surpass a lot of you anyway. I think 30 something K, I don't know. But I will, because I came late, you know what I mean? But I have 249 friend cards, and I want to increase it to 1,000. So with friend cards are the ones that are going to help me, obviously, over the line. So listen, Over is definitely doing a great thing. Also, please do a review on storage. Nah, I'll see. I don't really do much about a lot of different things, but I'll see. All right. But we'll see. We'll see because I've started slowly. I've heard about Sidra Bank. I don't mind it. The KYC process is irritating. I tried to do it and I just stopped. I don't really have the. I have patience, to be honest, but it's just because I'm into so many different things. I feel like let me let other people also get on with it and do it. But it looks promising. A.M.A, if you want me to say something, it looks promising. I can tell you that. I'm not really a part of it, but I can tell you that looks promising. All right, so let me talk about the next one. Let's talk about Ember. Let me see if I've got a background for Ember. At least if I put a background to it, people would understand what Ember is all about. Do I have a background for Ember? Yeah, I do. I do have a background for Ember. This is the background for Ember. Look at it. Let me get this up here. Let me see the background for Ember. There it is. Ember Fund. That's how it looks. You can see it. Ember. Ember is the one that you actually earn real Satoshis. You understand? Like real Satoshis, which eventually can be. You know what? The mic is far away. Let me bring the mic close. Bloody hell. I think the sound will change now. Yes. So Ember is the one that would actually bring you real Bitcoin. Do you know what I mean? This is it. Ember is the one that will bring you real Bitcoin. And I love Ember. So I'm in it. If you want to know who invited me, let me give him props. Mr. Flo invited me, and I used his invitation code. And here I am mining Ember. And Ember is great because you can actually have tournaments. You know, you can have, what's the name? Games. You know, you play games and you earn points from that, Satoshis. You can have surveys and earn from that as well. That's if you don't have a higher mining rate. The mining rate is capped at 100 satoshis per hour. So it means per day you can only have a maximum of 2,400 satoshis. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's the maximum. So if you're doing that, then that's what you can have, unless you do other things like doing tournaments and so on. And you will see how it works. It's really cool. You can do surveys, you get points from that. If you have time, you can do all of that and get points from that. You can also convert your satoshis into Bitcoin and have it in a wallet. Of course, it takes time for it to transfer. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks. So I try to use maybe a few dollars that I've earned to see if it can go into my wallet. But it's still pending. So once that happens, I'll do a video about it for all of you to know. If you've got any questions about Ember, please let me know, because Ember seems to be one of the most promising ones I can see out there. I've started Ember, but don't know too much about it. So Ember is annoying. Somebody keeps hanging. Well, first of all, I've not had real issues with Ember. I've not had real issues with PeakPok, just like Monica is saying here. I haven't had issues with them. What you need to do, you need to make sure you close it properly, which means you actually close it by swiping it away. If you don't do that, it'll be running at the background. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not running in the cloud. It is running in the cloud. But one thing you don't want is for any of your mobile mining cryptos to be running in the background. It becomes too much for your cache. It becomes too much for your RAM. Remember, that is what it is. So if you want your phone to be faster, your RAM can't accommodate too much data. So you need to make sure you clear the cache. And to do that, go to your phone settings and follow the instructions. There's so many ways to clear cache on different phones. Try and learn it from Google. It's easy. You don't need to ask me, because I'm not here to give you all the tech advice. I'm here to give you news advice and all that. Do you know what I mean? A.M.A said, any chance of analysis of Ember like you have done with? Of course, there will be a chance I'll do it very, very soon. I'm going through my own personal issues at the moment. Therefore, I can't really do all these analytical videos. Live is okay. Analytical, I can't. That's why when I'm done with all these personal issues, when I've dealt with it, I will obviously let you know, because yeah, it's really causing me a lot of issues at the moment. Let me see what's happening. So we are number 14. Let's see. Chelsea's number 8. Liverpool's number 10. Okay, number 2 is Blackburn. Blackburn Wrexham. What number are we? We're number 14. Number 16 is Newcastle. Okay. I wanted to play at home, man. We're number 14. Number 8. That's Chelsea, Aston Villa. I hope they play number 11, man. Hope they play number 11. Hang on a minute, please. Number 12. That's Leeds, Plymouth Argyle. Oh, easy. It'll be hard for Man United. I can tell you that. It's going to be hard. Number 1, Watford and thing. Rajiv has got 49k. But you're doing well. You're doing well. Bournemouth. Who are they playing? Number 6, Leicester City. Funny. Guys, bear with me for 1 minute. Number 10, Liverpool, Norwich. Number 11, make it number 11. Number 11, pick it. Number 1, oh, bloody hell. They just want Liverpool to go through. It's going to be Man United, Man City. I can tell you that. Number 5, Bristol City, Nottingham Forest. It's going to be easy. Brighton, make it Brighton. Make it Brighton. So annoying. Anyway, let's continue. People, listen. Let's see. So who's this? Number 4, Wolves. Wolves will play. Wolves will play Man City, or Brighton play Man City. Pi is not a failed project, at least not yet. No, it's not a failed project. So ask me any question about okay, Wolves versus okay. So Man City, Man City always gets easy games. Number 7. So tell me if you've got any questions about Ember, and then I can move on. Number 9. Okay, it's gonna be a Luton Man City. That's good. Make Luton play. Luton Man City. All right, let's see. Luton Man City, I said it. Anyway, so let's continue. Ray, what Android phone will be easier to use, not expensive? I don't know, to be honest. Motorola, I think. Motorola, that's what I think. Motorola will be easier to use. Non-alcoholic is super malt, in case you're wondering. Super malt. No alcohol. It's Sunday afternoon. I can't drink alcohol. Move on. Come on, don't tell me what to do. It's my show, my friend. Our show. I have to go, Ray. Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's go to the next bit. Let me go to the next bit. Let me remove this backdrop, and then I'll go to the next bit. All right, so let's go to the next bit. Let's talk about PeakPok. All right, PeakPok. PeakPok is one of those that is really funny because with that, you know, it has an association with Polygon. So it's on the Polygon blockchain. Remember that it's on the Polygon blockchain. Polygon's resident crypto is called Matic. So in case you don't know, Matic is the resident crypto of the Polygon mainnet or the Polygon blockchain. Now, what you're going to discover with PeakPok is that obviously it's the same process. You know, you need to go through, you have the contract address. You know, if you want to say list, if you want to put it on your MetaMask, do the same thing, contract address in there. You'll bring PeakPok, which is PPOK, and then the decimals are 18, and then you can put it there. Now, if you transfer your PeakPok onto that same wallet address, you're going to have your PeakPok there, but it's not going to reflect because it hasn't been listed yet. But you can still put it in that wallet under Polygon mainnet. Remember that it's under Polygon mainnet. Now, what do you do with this one? You mine it every 24 hours. You can ping every 3 hours, of course. You can invite people. If you haven't joined my PeakPok, please join it now. PeakPok is great. I love PeakPok. I'm able to do, and you can also have a validation pool where, it's a validation pool where you'll be able to obviously stake. So you stake as much as you want, and you will earn like interests every day or every week. Sorry, you'll be able to put your interest there every week. But you can also stake every day after every 24 hours when it's available in your wallet. And that's what I've been doing. Considering I have so lately I've been inviting a lot of people. I stopped inviting people, but I thought, you know what? Let me invite a lot more people to get them to obviously use PeakPok. And I realized PeakPok has potential. So, you know, you can join and obviously enjoy it. It's going to be great. So, we're able to do all of that, and they have a roadmap which they have, done. Do you know what I mean? They have a roadmap, and that roadmap is something that I look at all the time. It's at the phase where they're still moving on slowly but surely. They could do better with their communication, of course, but recently they communicated and said they're coming up with something great. So we will see where things go. And don't tell me no question. Move on. You're not the only one, Wisdom. There's so many people. All right. So sometimes some people may have a question. Don't tell me to move on because I'll know when to move on. All right. So so that's that about PeakPok. To be honest, if you've got any questions, you can ask right now or leave it. And then, of course, there's Nova Network. Now, Nova Network is probably one of the most interesting one apart from Pi and Ice. Do you know what I mean? If you look at Nova Network, the interface looks great. It's a social file. You can actually post things. It's like a social media platform, but in a decentralized world. You know what I mean? Okay, they call it decentralized, but it's not, because sometimes they block it when you mention. Now, this is a trick. Never mention the names of Ice, Pi there. Don't never mention it. That's why if you look at my captions lately, you will see the picture there, the thumbnail, but you don't see the name. So you have to read the name read the caption on the thumbnail, and then put your comments in there. Now, your comments, make sure you don't mention pi, eyes, over. Don't mention any of that. If you mention, your comment will be blocked by them. Their moderators will block it. So be very careful. When you want to communicate in code, and I'll understand it. I will understand it on Nova Network. Apart from that, they show you your potential money that you may have in relation to that, of course. So it is quite interesting, and I like it. But one thing about them is they don't slash your money, because what happens is the value or the price goes down. So when it goes down, your money goes down. You think, oh, my money is going down. Your money is going down, but the Nova balance, the Nova points or tokens you have is still the same. It goes up. So worry about that. Don't worry about the dollar you're seeing there, because that's not what you should be worried about, because the price could go up once it's launched on exchanges. So do not worry yourself so much about it. In recent times, I've had a lot of people join in, and with that one, in order for you to be KYC'd, you have to have mined consecutively 10 days. If you mine 10 days consecutively, you will be KYC'd, and that's the advice I give people. Mine consecutively to get yourself KYC'd. You will not get KYC'd if you mine 9 days and miss 1 day and then go to the next day. You will not get KYC'd. It means you've started all over again. So make sure you have a 10-day streak of mining without season. If you do that, you will. Don't wait till you're pinged, because that becomes a little bit late. Make sure you do. Well, you can wait till you're pinged, but if you miss it, then that's it. Do you know what I mean? So make sure you mine 10 days straight, and that's how you're gonna obviously get. Have they scored? Oh, 2-1. That's how you're gonna get your thing done. Do you know what I mean? That's how you're gonna get it done. So yeah, KYC is much straightforward there. Of course, you still use your IDs and everything, but it's much more straightforward. So get your 10 streaks, your 10 mining streaks, and you'll get your KYC done. Do you understand? And that's the advice I can give you when it comes to Nova Network. Let me see. Okay, this guy block him straight away. Delete all his comments. I can't be having this. All right, he's gone now. What is your PeakPok referral? Go to, like I said, everything is in the description right now of this video. If you go to the description, you can see it. Nova Network is for adult mines, and also they showcase most of these mining apps. Yes, they do, but they're very careful. Ray, do you hear about Athena Network? No, I've heard about it, but I don't talk about it because I don't mine it. You know, I don't mine every crypto. That's not to say they're not good. You can do it if you want to mine hundreds of cryptos. That's you. But I can't. I just can't do it. I don't have the luxury of time to do all of that. It means I don't have a life, and I do have a life. So you know, it means I'll have to study it. I have to talk about it. I don't. If YouTube is exclusive, if you guys are paying me, then I'll do that. But you're not paying me, so I pick and choose what I want to talk about. Do you understand? I pay myself on YouTube, so because of that, I only pick 6 or 7 mobile mining cryptos to talk about. I can't talk about all of that. If this is full time and I get money from you lot, I get lots of money from you lot, then I'll give it back. I don't get any money, I'm afraid, so I can't do it. Sorry. Nova Network is working on decentralization. When will we get Nova content creator bonus after 7 days of posting? I've got mine. I've been receiving it because I've got a lot of people, so it means that I get a lot more bonus than you lot. So yeah, that's why Ember is annoying. They logged me out today. No, they didn't log you out. You need to go back and sign. After every 24 hours, you need to go back in, just like any other crypto, mobile mining crypto. You need to prove you're a human being. Any idea of what, Atoshi coin? Something called Atoshi coin? I've never heard of it. No. You will know it when I know. I'll talk about it if I do it. If I don't do it, I'll not talk about it. That's just the way I do it. Because I only gain lots of knowledge about it when you know, I know about it. But Nova Network is definitely up there. Definitely up there. I like the interface so much. I like the fact that there are chats. You know, you can chat with people. It's a social fi. That's what it is. It's just that sometimes you get some not so appropriate stuff there, you know. But hey, that's life, right? That's life. That is life. All right. So All right, no question about it. Cool. So now let's talk about ICE Network. Let me put the background there. Put the background there. All right, it is ICE Network. Let's talk about ICE Network. ICE Network. Most of you have joined ICE Network. Those of you that haven't joined, join mine. It's called RAYKAY. Join it. You are gonna love it. Obviously, you all know I talk about ICE a lot lately. What a goal! Did he score? No, he didn't. That was gonna be a great goal. He didn't score it. That was a great shot. Anyway, so as I was saying, oh, that was close. Bloody hell. Yeah. So ICE Network, I don't need to preach to you about ICE Network. All I can say is bring your questions. That's all I can say. Bring your questions. You got any questions about ICE Network, please let me know. I'm going to read the questions that people asked. I don't do Notcoin as well. I've seen it. I don't do it. Anyway, somebody said the project is unfair. This one, Faisal Gaming. He said the project is unfair. My friends and I did not receive any ICE at all, even though we have done KYC stages 1, 2, and 3, and we staked 50%. You're not going to receive it until the next one. Because remember, when you did it, you're talking about stage 3. When you did stage 3, they'd already done the first distribution. So there's going to be a second distribution, and that second set of distributions. And that second set of distribution will be done 1 month from the first one. So let's say for 28 days from the first one. The first one was when? 18th of January. The second one will be probably between 15th and the 18th of February. So that's what you need to be prepared for. Be prepared for that. Make sure you get yourselves KYC'd, whichever form it is. Get it done. If there are some verifications that need to be done, get them done. Don't waste time. Don't make noise on social media, empty noises. Get it done. Do you understand? And that's the most important thing. So you've done 1, 2, and 3. And once you mentioned 3, it meant that you had gone past the deadline date until we could have got the first set of distribution. Unfortunately, we all will be part of the second set of distribution, which should be between the 15th and 18th of February. Now, as to whether that will happen, I don't know, considering what happened with the OKX situation. I still haven't asked. I've asked the question, but I haven't got a response yet. We haven't communicated lately because there is no news. So if there is any news, I'll let you know. But right now, there is no new news for me to give you with respect to anything that's happening with ICE Network. However, if you've got any questions with regards to the past or right now, let me know, and I'll obviously try my best to answer it. So yes, you haven't received it, this person, Faisal Gaming, because of that. How much ICE give me after 5 years? No idea. Sorry, I can't know that. That's up to the algorithm. Somebody said I love ICE Pi Nova and over. Thank you. Faisal Gaming, this project. Okay, I've read that. Can Park? Okay, I think I've done that. Somebody said, please, why didn't the ICE team launch Snow on BNB? No, they can't because it's a meme coin. So they have to launch on decentralized exchanges. You know what I mean? That's why it was on, or that's why it's on Uniswap. Do you understand? The reason why you can't launch these sort of meme coins on BNB or Binance, OKX, Coinbase, and those ones immediately is because, first of all, it wouldn't have any certainty as and when you do it, and there won't be high liquidity. You get what I'm saying? So because of that, you can't actually do that, and the market cap will be much less. And if the market cap is much less at launch, predictably, then you can't do it. And if you say right from the onset that it's a meme coin, then of course they know that it's not gonna it's gonna be mostly people pumping and dumping. You know, the buying and selling will be evenly balanced. So initially it's gonna be that spike, which is what we had initially. I'm so sorry I missed out on that because something was happening with Ethereum and UK and all of that, so I couldn't get the Ethereum quickly, the ETH quickly into my wallet to be able to do it. Otherwise, I would have also earned something more than right now. I haven't earned anything out of that. I've actually lost because the price keeps going down. I'm talking about Snow. So Snowman, the ICE meme coin or the Snowman meme coin is at the moment I would say it's stabilized, so I can't say much about it with respect to anything promising, but we will see. We will see. We will see. That's the thing. We will see. We will see. We will see. All right. So let me remove that. Where is it? So Achakwa here is saying, thank you for the assistance. Thank you for your assistance on ICE, on the ICE network, second distribution verification issues with those with suspended account. I was able to do verification using a new account. Thank you. And that's what the advice I gave people. Use a new account, use the same email address, and that should work. Do you know what I mean? The same email address, and that should work. Same email address, and then, of course, new account. But the advice I'll give you with the new account is, people, please interact. Otherwise, it will be suspended after a certain period of time with no interaction or little interaction. So interact, meaning like, follow, post something, like, follow, retweet, repost, quote, post something. Do that, please. Don't just leave it. Now you're linked with ICE. So if you're linked with ICE, you need to interact on X. Otherwise, X, especially when you've just opened the account and do nothing, what do you do? Even those people that want to join the Ice Snowman forum or whatever, I don't accept anybody with some account that has nothing on it. I don't accept it. So sometimes you see that I've declined because I'm the one that runs that particular forum. I run it. So if you want to join, you have to make sure you're interacting, you're following, you're being followed. Well, being followed is not forced, but you're following, you're interacting, you're reposting, and doing so, and sharing. If you're not doing any of that, you're not interacting, which means that what do you need on there? It's going to be somebody that watches and does nothing. That's not what we need. It's a forum. We need people contributing. That's what it is. Do you understand? So learn that. Yep, the gas fee is very high. Unfortunately, if you're dealing with anything on Ethereum, you're going to have a high gas fee. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, yep, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that. Why didn't they airdrop Snow Meme on Ice to Ice community? No, it has to be on something, and it's on a DEX. So that's what we need to deal with. If it's on Ethereum, then the gas fee is high, unfortunately. So, yep, that's what it is. Let's see. I did my ICE KYC, but I still haven't received my coins. You'll not receive it. You'll receive your ICE coins in the next set of distributions. That's when you're going to receive it. So when that time comes, enjoy yourself. Is Snow useful to ICE in future? We will see. They said they will see what they can do. Why don't they focus on ICE? Well, remember, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not going to say anything about that. I really don't know. And this is the question that this person asked. I really don't know. Anything I say right now is speculative. Please, Raymond, talk to the ICE team about recovery account. Please, recovery account. Tell me what you want to recover. Tell me what you want to recover, Kenichi. Tell me what you want to recover. All right. And all right, cool. So let me go check what people are talking about. Go check what people are talking about over here. Snow meme coins, another Shiba Inu. So if it's another Shiba Inu, is it positive or negative? But somebody says another Shiba Inu. Is it positive or negative? I want to ask a question. What do you think? Okay, no. I will not say what do you think. Yeah, I'm gonna ask a question. What do you think? No, it said no PeakPok link in my description. There is a PeakPok link in my description. You know what description I'm talking about? This video, this particular video. There is a PeakPok link in the description. Let me go check it out. There is a my PeakPok link in the description. Let me see. Clipboard. PeakPok. Yeah, there is. Is there? So the link is there, and then you put a referral code raysunited, one word, capital letters. you know, the link is right there. You know, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it properly. HTTPS. Better. So I can remove this one. Yeah. So click on it and then okay, so let me just put this comment out. This one is a good one. So he said his eyes planning to list on another big centralized exchange, sir, after OKS scammed on them. Now, the scam, I would say, is a very strong word, to be honest. We all used it because I quoted it, but I think scam is a very strong word. I would say maybe misled or there was a miscommunication. There could be that. And that was an emotional reaction. So, you know, I'm led to say it's an emotional reaction as opposed to saying that they were scammed. But, you know, it's up to ICE, whatever they know, whatever they saw, that made them use that word to say it's a scam. So, you know, it's a shame that it came to that. But let's hope they've resolved things behind the scenes. Let's hope so. Let's hope this resolve things behind the scenes. Please, there are some people who received ICE twice. I did. I received it twice, but it wasn't. The twice meant that what I was given first was not enough. You know, looking at what I was supposed to receive. You understand? So it doesn't mean anything. It was the same distribution. It was the same set of distribution. The period, the distribution was done at different set of times, but it was still the first distribution, if you know what I mean. It just was done several times, but it's the first distribution. The second distribution will happen 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks from now. Do you know what I mean? My niece lost her seed phrase and not yet KYC. Not yet KYC. Yeah. They can have a new wallet. As long as the thing is, yeah, if you've confirmed your wallet and you haven't, what you need to do, you need to go back to the wallet and confirm the wallet again. You see, if you don't do that, that's the mistake a lot of people did, and they didn't tell me, and they don't have different wallet address. Because you didn't confirm it. You need to go to Pi browser. So let me show you what you need to do. So you go to Pi browser. Those of you who have lost your passphrase, not seed phrase, anyway, you can call it that. But those of you who have lost your passphrase, you know, if you've lost your passphrase, what you need to do is that, and you haven't been KYC'd, you're lucky. So you go to the Pi browser, and when you go to the Pi browser, you go to mainnet, and then you go to mainnet checklist, and then you create new wallet. You see, so you go to create new wallet. Obviously, I don't need to create new wallet, but you go to create new wallet, create the Pi wallet, and then you now confirm that one, because remember, you haven't been KYC'd yet. So what you need to do, watch here. You see, so you click there, right? So you click there, and then after that, you confirm. Do you understand? Because when you confirm, after you've confirmed, even if you do change it, you don't confirm it. If you don't confirm it, then what will happen is when you get to stage number 8, the migration, get to checklist number 7, what's going to happen is, if you get to the end of it, you're going to see your wallet address there. It has to match the one that you've confirmed. And because you didn't confirm, you left the other one. So that's what's going to be there. But when you go to mainnet, it will be different. Your wallet will be different. And then you'll not understand why it's different, because you didn't confirm. So always go there and confirm it and hope that it works. Please do that. Anyway, and we're talking about partner network, even though it's a digression. So that is what it is for Strike Anywhere 0677. I'm happy I answered that question. Please, can we remove OKX address, or we should leave it? Leave it. That's not a problem. Because at the end of the day, if it's on the exchange, it doesn't matter. It could be on any exchange. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, it could be on any exchange. You know, you have the contract address of such and such. You put it there, and it will be on that exchange as well. So whether it's MetaMask or Trust Wallets or Uniswap or OKX, you know, any of them. It could be on any of them. It doesn't matter. You know, so if it's on OKX, it doesn't matter. I still do stuff on OKX anyway because it's there. you know, and I like OKX as an interface. It's got this dark theme to it, just like over. Liverpool, they just keep scoring. They can't stop scoring. Anyway, let me see. Um, Mistakenly. How can you mistakenly delete? I hate the word. You know, when people say they mistakenly. You have to say maybe I stupidly deleted it or without thinking straight. Don't say mistakenly because it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. You chose to do it. Do you understand? And when you choose to do something, it's never a mistake. It's a choice. You made the choice to delete the app. And because you deleted it from anger, which is what I don't understand, why would you delete any app which you think is mobile minded? Some people say, I deleted my pie, I'm pissed off and I deleted it. That's your choice. What is that? People deleted ICE because they thought it was a scam. And then now they realize ICE wasn't a scam, they want it back. That's unfortunate for you. Do you know what I mean? That's unfortunate for you. I can't really help you with that. I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. Let me see. Please, since my ICE is not on my OKX, can I link it by contract address to Trust Wallet? You can do whatever you want. It should be fine. Trust Wallet. Listen, I use all of these exchanges, you know, because some of them, because the UK has got so much restrictions, what I do is I have other exchanges, I have other means. You need to do your own research. You know, do your own research. And sometimes it pisses me off that I didn't even do my research earlier. It pisses me off that I didn't do my research earlier, you know, because if I'd done it earlier, I would have been one of those who had made thousands and thousands of dollars off this snowman meme coin. But because I didn't, certain things I couldn't do initially, not knowing that I could do it. And I was able to do it eventually, but haven't gained anything from snowman meme coin. I've actually lost because the price keeps going down. You know, after the time I went and did it, the price kept going down. So I didn't gain anything. Do you know what I mean? But it's okay. I've learned my lesson. That's what I've learned my lesson. And next time I know what to do. Do you know what I mean? You only learn lessons. You can't say it's a mistake. It's not a mistake. When you make a choice, it's not a mistake. Yeah, so that meme coin keeps going down. It's not really gaining any real value, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes, to be honest. Over the past few days, all in all, it's not been plain sailing. It's not been plain sailing, to be honest. It's not been plain sailing. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, all the cryptocurrencies are just hovering over 0%. You know, it's just 0.1%, 0.2%. You know, they're all up by 0.2. So Ethereum that's down by 0.12%. So they're just hovering over 0%. It's very quiet on the crypto front. So we're not going to really gain a lot when it comes to that. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to gain a lot. Dangara, it's been a while. I've seen you saying, Uche Martin, check MetaMask, do the same process on MetaMask, and you will see your coins there. It's there. On Trust Wallet, you don't see it, but I never see it on Trust Wallet. But once I go to MetaMask, it's there. So that's why you need to have different exchanges or different CEXs and the DEXs. If you don't have them, then it becomes a little bit difficult. Do you know what I mean? So because I don't see it there. I just see my amount of ICE, but I don't see the amount. I see the number of ICE I've got, but I don't see the dollar sign or anything. The moment I go to Uniswap or MetaMask, I find it there. Do you know what I mean? So do that and you should be fine. Let me see. Dangara said, great work and thank you so much for making the crypto journey so enjoyable. Yeah, that's what's supposed to be, isn't it? That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I make it more enjoyable than the mobile mining cryptocurrencies themselves because they're doing the technical part and I come in and I do the talking bit. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good. Even MetaMask is not even displayed at the moment. It's not displaying it's not loading. Mine is not loading. Some people's one may be loaded, but mine is not loading at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But it's all good. All right. Let me see. Let me do one or two more questions and then I'll disappear. Let me see. Um, is there any provision for delegating ice coin? What's the difference between ice coin and ice meme coin? Come on, man. Are you actually asking this question? Goodness me. I'll probably answer it first. I'll not answer the second one. There is none. There is none being made for any delegation of ice coin. But we'll see. We'll see what the process is. My difference is meme coin is a meme coin. It's got so many tokens. You know, this one is in trillions of tokens, and that's what it is. That's what meme coins are all about. They're mostly a lot. You know, you have to like have a lot. That's what they are. Yeah. So it's displaying at the moment. When it's on the BNB smart chain, it displays obviously. Um, yeah, that's interesting. It's Snowman that doesn't display on thing. But yeah, so is the price of ice on other wallets same? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Similar, not the same. Similar, give or take a couple of hundredths of a cent. What a goal! What a goal! By Norwich. Let me see. Hi Ray. I tried several times doing my KYC on Nova, and I've been rejected for so many times. What should I do? I don't know. Really, I haven't seen a lot of people being rejected on Nova, so it's just new. To be honest, it's new. It's new. Yeah. I did my KYC too on ICE, but I didn't receive any coins. Like I said, I've already said it. It will be in the next distribution. And the next distribution, if you weren't listening, is the is between 15th. That's if it's gonna happen. Remember, 15th and 18th of January. If it's gonna happen, because they still have to find if they're not gonna use OKX, they still have to find another CEX to distribute through. So let's see when that announcement will be. No, I don't mind any of that. Any of those, I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I've just realized something as well. It's not fun being in any Western country mining or having cryptocurrency because the restrictions are a lot. So it's not real fun, to be honest. Those of you in Africa and some parts of Asia are the ones enjoying crypto because since ICE, most of you have enjoyed it. I haven't. I haven't enjoyed it, but I haven't made a big deal out of it because I don't make the rules. I can only follow the rules. So unfortunately, and nobody actually gives a shit. That's the thing. Recently, I posted something on Twitter to see people's minds. I realized, yeah, quite a few people love me. That's true. And to be honest, you can't force love on people. That's one thing you should know. If you've been in relationships, you know you can't force anyone to love you. They either love you or they don't. So I'm not forced. You can come and watch me. You don't need to love me. But the thing is, I just wanted to see something. I had my portfolio and everything there, and I was actually asking that somebody send me Ethereum, so I'll be able to use some as the gas fee for something. And a few people were able to, do that. A few people were, one person, not a few people. One person was able to do that, and I appreciated that person so much. I'm actually going to pay that person back. I forgot, but I have to give him back his Ethereum. And I realized I was like, okay, cool. Now I know those, and most people didn't respond anyway. So you know that they don't give a hoot about you; they give a hoot about what you say. But that's good. It's a normal thing. At least they've shown their card. So now I can come here anytime, whatever, and do whatever I want and answer whatever question I want to answer. I'm not obliged to answer all of your questions. I feel obliged to do what I have to do. That's all. So listen, it's been great having all of you. The show has been great. I've spoken for over an hour. And listen, we'll do this some other time. Let me know if you love this. And let me see the like buttons anyway. Let me see if you smashed it. 97 likes. Disappointed. But the votes, we had 119, 200 people voting, and yet 97 likes. You see, this is where the disappointment comes from, which means this is the same thing I've been talking about. You guys don't like what I do, but you like the polls, and that is disappointing. You know what I'm saying? So 100 likes. Well, that's okay. I wanted 150 likes. I didn't mention smash the like button, but when I do post, you guys love it. But when I say smash the like buttons, you don't. Yet you want me to answer your questions. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm ending the poll. 200 people, 85% said the Pi project is not a failed project, and 15% said it's a failed project. So that's an overwhelming win for Pi Network. And I'm saying Pi Network is going to be a great project. I'm excited about Pi Network. Nobody can take that away. I started the show with Pi Network. I'm going to end it with Pi Network. And I can tell you here and now, Pi Network is the biggest cryptocurrency there will be. Remember that. The biggest. Because Solana has got what? 10 to 15 million people. Pi Network has got over 50 million people. Over 50 million people. So Pi Network is definitely going to be better than all of them. And I can tell you that. I'm really, really excited about Pi Network. I can tell you that. Unless anyone proves to me otherwise, all the recency bias, I don't fall for that. I have too much experience in life to know that never, ever fall for recency bias, please. Don't fall for it. Don't say this is the shiny new toy, so I'm dumping the old one. The old ones are always the ones that you need to actually listen to because they have this. Do you understand? So Pi Network started this whole thing. Pi Network has got something under the sleeve that none of the others have. Do you understand? The others are all great in their own way, but nobody should compare any of them to Pi Network. I end the show on Pi Network and I say salute to the Pi Core team for doing their jobs and making sure that whatever we said with the communication, eventually they listened and they started communicating to us via roadmaps and all of that. And of course, a lot of things are happening behind the scenes that none of you is aware of. Somebody said, Vortex saying, yo, love the videos, your contents, all the best on this journey. I'll be with you all the way. Just hope Trust Wallet can show ICE price. Yes, let's hope so too. It's not showing at the moment, but let's hope. What poll were we talking about? It's only a few people. I'm not doing any poll. Anyway, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you being here. Name is Ray. Channel's Grace, and other word is peace and I love.